other interesting exception is something you find in foreign films, in Australian movies, in movies from Asia sometimes. French films like to do this, and student films like to do this. They don't have this conventional closed structure. This is the closed structure I'm describing is the fairy tale form, and Hollywood movies are a lot like fairy tales. They have the same sort of parental attitude of putting you to bed. After scaring you a little bit with a story, they put you to bed reassured that, you know, all your cultural values are just the same, and so we return and nothing really has changed. But there is this other pattern where instead of returning and closing the circle, it's open-ended. And the story may loop off into some infinite direction or new turn. It may hook into another story if there's going to be a sequel. So you complete part of the journey, but leave some things open, like the villain gets away, as in Star Wars. At the first Star Wars movie, I mean, we killed the Death Star and we rescued the princess, but Darth Vader spun away and we know he's going to come back someday. And there's also a wink between Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, so we know something is going to go on between them later. So this open-ended possibility is there. I think it's creeping into American movies a little bit, a more awareness or acceptance of this, where you don't resolve every question and you leave some mysteries and question marks. Most American movies end with very emphatic punctuation, an exclamation point. We won! Hooray for us! Hooray for our side. You know, Top Gun is like this. Yay, we killed some Russians that have families at home, and wow, aren't we great? We killed those Russian flyers. So, you know, we end most of our American films this way, or with a period that it's definitely over, that's the end, that's all. But there is this other possibility that things can go off into the ellipsis of ... of, well, then who knows what happened? You know, and the attitude is a little more mature and less parental. And the idea is, I'm not God here as the filmmaker. I'm a participant in the art just like you are. So let's all together figure out how this ends. You go home and keep talking about it. So there's a sense that the story goes on in the creative discussion that's been stirred up. Or it may end with a question mark of, did they get together? Did they make love? Were they meant for each other? Is it a happy ending or not? And in this open-ended form, often they will end with this hook of a question mark.